Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be here with you today to share something I've been doing that I think you might want to do too. Super inexpensive, relatively easy, and a lot of fun. So they are aromatherapy rice bags. We all have had those rice bags or some sort of heating device laying around our house. So I thought this was just a fun way to make them suit the person that you were giving it to. So the first one that I made was just some chevron material. Okay, so what you do is you take the good side of both pieces of fabric, put it together, sew a rectangle around it, and in the comments there's going to be instructions as to the size of the pieces of material. But I wanted to tell you that when I first looked at it, it suggested that you choose like 4 or 5 different pieces of material. I liked it just making it one solid piece of material in the front and the back. You can do it like you want to. So anyway, you make the rectangle, turn it inside out, make sure you poke the corners out, and then you add 2/3 of a cup of rice, okay? Depending on whether you can add oil to it later, and I'll show you that in a minute, or that you're sealing it up, you need to make sure that if you're going to seal it up, that you have kept your rice in a jar in an airtight container with some oil for as long as you can before you put it in here so that it can absorb as much of the oil as possible. Okay, so added 2/3 of a cup of rice, then took it to my sewing machine and sewed across it. Okay, 2/3 more cup of rice, did the same thing, putting 1, 2, 3 seams in it, and then at the very end, after you add 2/3 of a cup of rice, you just kind of fold it in so it won't unravel and sew across it. And so you have a really nice size um, aromatherapy, good smelling. I was thinking stress away, eucalyptus, lavender, or pan away, depending on where your person is probably going to use it or multiple places. Okay, this is one that I made that's just a little smaller. I just wanted to show you that. Same thing, just out of some really cool flannel material that I found at Walmart and really cute patterns. That gives you enough patterns that if you wanted to make each square different, you could. And I made this one a little more narrow. It's the same length, but I made it more narrow. This is for my young granddaughter because I thought her little neck didn't really need that wide of a piece of material. Same thing, 2/3 of a cup of rice in each one, and then sew it up. So I began thinking as I was making these, if you were older, what if you wanted to change the scent, change the oil that you had? So I went to Walmart and no, I went to Hobby Lobby. Walmart may have them, I don't know. This was Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby and found some drawstring pouches. They were 4 for $4, so that made them $1 a piece. I used my 40% off coupon, so it made them a little over 50 cents a piece. So that's relatively inexpensive. That's what I love about this. Okay, so then I just took my bowl. This is just a bowl of rice that I've had sitting near my sewing machine, and I just added a decent amount to it after, I forgot to tell you this, after I had used my Cricut to add some design to the bag. You don't have to do that, obviously, but I just happen to have some scraps. And in case you're wondering, I have tested this in the microwave multiple times, and the vinyl, TV has not come off. The heat transfer vinyl has not come off in the microwave. So I was anxious to test that and see. That way they can open it up and add whatever oil they want to. You might even consider giving them a little bottle of oil with the gift, since it is so inexpensive. Another way that you can do it is with a sock. This was just a Christmas sock that I had. I did not sew seams in this because I actually filled it pretty full, so it's not going to run too far. But this sock is just the perfect curve for your neck. And then I took a needle that my husband had in his shop for fixing baseball gloves. It has a really big eye in it, and I put some ribbon through it and actually just sewed the ribbon in the top of the sock. And that way you can, drawstring it, tie a knot in it, tie a bow, whatever you want to do. And then you can add oils as you need to. So, aromatherapy rice bags, super fun, super cheap. I think any age would love them. And I hope you do too, and I hope you enjoy your holidays and the gift giving that you're going to give. Guys, that's the most important thing we can do, is let people just know how important they are to us by just sharing our stuff with them. So have a great day, and thanks.